Right out of the gate, I just want to say I'm empathetic towards the people whose cruises were canceled on the Norwegian Escape. I also want to be incredibly clear, right? Incredibly clear that I'm also empathetic towards the crew members, everyone working at Norwegian. Like, I get it. This is not something that you planned for. This is something that wasn't your fault. At least I don't feel like it was your fault. And more details are going to unravel and come out in the news right now. I'm just saying, hear me out, guys. And if you're a fan of Norwegian, I'm empathetic towards you guys as well. There's just a giant rain cloud over this ship, and I'm sorry to say about the series of unfortunate events and a disaster to which is the Norwegian Escape. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And so let's jump right in. Ahoy sailors, my name is Griff. Welcome to another day in paradise. And I just want you guys to have an epic vacation. And speaking of epic, no pun intended, the Norwegian Epic might be the ship you might want to cruise instead of the Norwegian Escape, because if you missed the headlines, the Norwegian Escape struck ground, tearing up a little bit of mud and other things, and its hull was damaged while sailing out of the Dominican Republic. Here's some photos from Robbie Cruises. He was, nice enough to share it, and I think in the Sharing at Seas group, check that out. And doesn't look good, doesn't look positive, but I wanted to hop in and give you guys my thoughts because it's my day off. And for those of you that are wondering, what am I having a day off from? I am currently in the middle of vlogs. That is on the Wonder of the Seas. We set sail on the Wonder of the Seas. It's the biggest cruise ship on planet Earth. We had a blast. It was super fun, but they're not the focus of today. But if you're wondering where those vlogs are at, those are coming out tomorrow. They will continue tomorrow once we are complete with our 50,000 subscribers. Our giveaway. And so I just want to personally invite you guys to subscribe to the channel and show up to our live stream tomorrow at the time of making this video, Thursday at 7:45 p.m. There's gonna be live giveaways. We'll be making live drinks. It's gonna be a limited edition chocolate bar. We're gonna play a little bit of Willy Wonka. There's classic Coke bottles that we'll be giving away, magnets, ornaments, hats, t-shirts, bundles, all things Royal Caribbean, and it's gonna be a super fun time. So I just want to invite you guys to come check it out and hang out with us as we celebrate 50,000 subscribers in the Paradise Crew community. And if you love cruising and you love cruise news, you love cruise talk, cruise vlogs, cruise chat, cruise live shows, we have everything here for you over here at Griff and Alyssa's Paradise Crew channel. And back to Norwegian. So, small story. It's going to be a series of segments of what's going on with Norwegian. Now, Alyssa and I, the Norwegian Escape has a very special place in our hearts. For those of you that do not know, we got married on a Norwegian Escape. Our wedding cruise kind of started our cruise career with vlogs per se. We did a wedding cruise vlog series and people loved it. And at least that's what they told us. They loved it. And so it was a blast. We had a good time. Now the weather, right, as cool as the ship was, the weather was a little bit, let's just call it a little bit of a downer, a rain cloud, and it was a little bit windy. At least from my perspective, it was windy. And while walking on deck, I did notice that that ship would rock a little bit more than other ships. And so while walking in the buffet, I noticed people stumbling and tripping a little bit. Now, it wasn't rocking as much as this next story, but it was still rocking nonetheless. So let's fast forward to 2019. The Norwegian Escape is sailing in the Caribbean in a gust of wind, I believe 100 miles per hour, 100 knots, one or the other. I have to check my source and check my stats. I'll put a little correction there. Blew the Norwegian Escape 45 degrees. Here's some footage of that ship, people being rocked. And then the article says that slot machines were turning over, chairs and tables were turning over, glasses were breaking, chairs flipping, people falling, some people were injured. Again, this wasn't Norwegian's fault. It's not like they asked for a giant gust of wind to blow their ship 45 degrees. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that I find it strange that this is happening to the Norwegian Escape. Now, fast forward to 2022, the Norwegian Escape has now struck ground in the Dominican Republic, and while I'm giving you my thoughts, it hit me. I was like, you know what? For such a cool ship, there's some really odd things happening to this ship. And so maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion. I'm sure if you feel I'm blowing it out of proportion, you'll let me know in the comment section below. This is a fun channel. We can communicate with each other. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. And so in an effort to assure you that I'm not just out here making a video to bash Norwegian, I promise you, I like Norwegian. Honestly, if you were to ask me what's my favorite Norwegian ship, I tell you right out of the gate, the Norwegian Encore is exceptional. If you were to say, hey Griff, I'm going on an Alaska cruise, what ship should I take? I would say the Norwegian Encore. Listen, in our humble opinion, and what we've been told from people watching the show, the Norwegian Encore is one of our better series. That's what they've told us. That's what we've been said. What's been said to us. And so, go check those out. I'm serious. Chef's kiss. The ports on the Norwegian Encore. Chef's kiss. The food on the Norwegian Encore. Chef's kiss. The entertainment. I'm gonna do it again. The entertainment. Chef's kiss. They did an excellent job with that ship. It's super fantastic, super fun. We brought Alyssa's parents. I say we brought them, but they came on their own, and we had a good time. So go check out that series. That series is right here. You can go watch out and check out the Norwegian Encore. Phenomenal series, great ports. It's Alaska. I love that ship. I would do it again. I like Norwegian's product. I like what they have to offer. The Norwegian Prima's coming out. That looks like an excellent ship. We're saving up money to do the inaugural sailing. The Norwegian Viva looks incredible. We're saving up money to do those sailings. The plans and the itineraries and the excitement and the decor, the ship design, it looks incredible. However, rewinding back to the Norwegian Escape, I just can't help but feel that there might be a little bit of architectural, perhaps, flaw. I'm not saying, I'm not an engineer, I'm not an architect, but seeing headline 1, the ship going 45 degrees, and then seeing headline 2 of it being stuck in Dominican Republic and the hull being damaged. I don't know how it got damaged, getting stuck, coral. It's scary. And so I'm empathetic towards the people who are on that ship who feel like the ship was rumbling, is what the comment says. They said the ship was rumbling and they had to get tugboats to pull them out, and then you could immediately feel the ship beginning to refloat, which, if it's your first cruise ever, that's gotta be terrifying. A lot of people's minds go towards the Titanic, right? Like, don't say the T word, the Titanic in a cruise ship. But honestly, the first one I thought of was the unfortunate and tragic story of the Costa. Like that ship, that's a sad story. That's a link in the description box below. If you want to watch a documentary on what happened over there, it's tragic. And so when you hear that you struck ground on a cruise ship and it's supposed to be floating, it's your first one, or it's your first one since 2020, it's your first one in 3 or 4 years, the last thing you want to do is you have to be flown out of the Dominican Republic and your cruise has been cut short because they have to fix and repair the ship. And so I just wanted to share my thoughts and be incredibly clear. That sucks. A lot of people are asking me my thoughts. What are your thoughts on Norwegian and the Norwegian Escape and the unfortunate series of events? And so would you ask me, Griff, would you sail on a Norwegian Escape? I'll be honest with you. From my experience with it rocking on and during our wedding, it was a newer ship and it's rocking. And then 2019 for the ship to do what it did, that's scary. And then to fast forward to 2022, here we are, it's striking ground, or whatever you want to describe it as. I'm just saying that maybe I'd lean more towards the Encore, the Epic, the Breakaway, the Bliss, something like that, something that stayed out of the headlines. Just a little bit of a series of unfortunate events. That's what I'm gonna chalk it up to. But guys, vlogs will be back tomorrow. As always, please subscribe if you enjoy the show. Let me know your thoughts below. And as always, if you dig the vibes, please subscribe. And if you care, please share. And we'll see you guys in paradise tomorrow. Peace.